You lift, you train harder. And then you wonder why, after a month of consistency, you feel more depleted than you started, not stronger. Your sleep is lighter. Your lower back aches a bit. Your motivation is quieter. Western sports science will tell you recovery nutrition, protein timing, sleep hygiene, all correct, but incomplete. Because in Chinese medicine, there is a specific process happening every time you push your body hard, and it has a name. You are spending your kidney essence. And today, I'm going to show you the 5 foods that put it back. I am Chun. I've worked at the intersection of TCM wellness and strength training for professional women over 45 for years. And this is the video I wish someone had given me 10 years ago. First, let me explain what I mean by kidney essence, because this is not about your kidneys, the organ, the ones that filter blood. In TCM, the kidneys are the body's deepest reservoir, the root of all energy. They govern bone density, hormonal balance, reproductive capacity, and what the classics call Jing, your constitutional vitality, the inherited life force that gets spent as you age, and especially as you train. Think of it like this. Your liver is your daily bank account. Your kidneys are your pension fund. You can make withdrawals, but there's a cost. And in midlife, the interest rate on those withdrawals goes up. High-intensity training, lifting, HIIT, competitive sport, draws directly on kidney energy. This is why traditional Chinese physicians were cautious about excess exertion in midlife. Not because movement is bad, but because how you recover determines whether training builds you or slowly hollows you out. The research on this from a Western lens is actually convergent. Sports physiology research on women over 40 now shows consistently that chronic high-intensity training elevates cortisol, suppresses reproductive hormones, and disrupts sleep architecture, or classic kidney deficient patterns in TCM terms. Different language, the same phenomenon, observed across 2 entirely separate medical traditions. That convergence is not a coincidence. So, what do you eat to replenish what you've spent? First, black sesame seeds, 黑芝麻. Black sesame is the food that appears most consistently in TCM texts for kidney tonic nutrition. I have the 本草纲目 here with me. Li Shizhen, writing in 1578, after 27 years of systemic research, documents black sesame seed explicitly as nutrition to the marrow and beneficial for premature graying hair. The last part sounds cosmetic. It isn't. In TCM, premature graying is a diagnostic signal of kidney depletion. The exterior reflecting the interior. This is not folk wisdom. This is 27 years of clinical observation recorded with the rigor of the finest medical tradition of that time. Western nutrition analysis says black sesame is rich in calcium, magnesium, zinc, all of which support bone density and hormonal regulation in premenopause and menopause. 1 tablespoon in your morning smoothies, that's the dose. Second food, walnuts, 核桃. Walnuts look like a brain. Traditional medical system across cultures, not just the Chinese, noted this and assigned them brain nourishing properties. In TCM, they are specifically kidney and lung tonic, warming in nature, good for lower back weakness and difficult breathing in cold weather. Nutritionally, walnuts are one of the best plant source of omega-3 fatty acids and contain lots of good nutrition. For women who train hard and sleep poorly, which is a common pairing, walnuts in the evening are low effort, high return. 3 or 5 walnuts, evening, not 10. They are warming and rich. Excess heats the system. Food 3, black beans. 黑豆. Black beans are what I call the everyday kidney food. Accessible, affordable, deeply nourishing. In the 5-color system of TCM, black corresponds to the kidney, and black beans are the most complete expression of that principle in plant form. They are high in anthocyanins, the same anti-inflammatory compounds in blueberries, plus plant protein, folate, and iron. For women over 45 managing body composition, black beans offer satiety without the inflammatory load of excess animal protein. I'll be showing you my actual post-workout kidney bowl recipe, black beans, walnut, a few other things in a video later this month. It's worth watching if you are the kind of person who needs food to taste like something. Food 4, goji berry, Goji. Goji berry has become so mainstream in Western wellness that people forget it has a 2,000-year medical history. In TCM, it tonifies both liver and kidney in important distinction from the previous 3 foods, which are more broadly kidney nourishing. Goji specifically addresses the fluid dimension of kidney energy, the cooling, moistening aspect. For women who train hard in summer, dry eyes, dry skin, irritability after exercise, difficulty winding down, goji berry addresses exactly that pattern. A small handful in warm water, as an afternoon tea or added to soup or a smoothie, not a supplement, a food. The whole berry, not an extract. Food 5. Black wood ear mushroom, 黑木耳. This is the most underused kidney food in Western wellness. And I think it's because people don't know what to do with it. The answer is almost anything. Stir-fry soup, cold salad, dressed with sesame oil. It takes on whatever you cook it with and disappears into a dish while doing its work quietly. The 本草纲目 documents 黑木耳 directly. Nutrition to the stomach, cooling excess heat, and supporting the blood. For women who train hard, the particularly relevant property is what Chinese medicine calls 活血, moving stagnant blood. After intense exercise, micro tears in muscle tissue create localized stagnation. 黑木耳 helps clear it. This is recovery at a cellular level. Described 450 years before sports science had the language for it. Western research is now looking at this seriously. Black wood ear mushroom, polysaccharide have documented anti-inflammatory effects and influence blood rhenology, meaning they reduce the thickness and thickness of blood, which directly supports post-training circulation and tissue clearance. Soak a small handful in cold water for 20 minutes. Add to whatever you are already cooking. That is the entire protocol. You can find dry 黑木耳 in any Asian grocery store. Here in Denmark, a bag costs almost nothing and lasts for months. So, let me summarize. 5 foods, 1 direction of travel back toward yourself. Black sesame, daily, morning, bone density, marrow, hair. Walnuts, evening, sleep, brain, lower back, warmth. Black beans, your protein anchor, anti-inflammatory, satiating. Goji berry, afternoon, in flood, eyes, nervous system wind down. Black wood ear mushroom, post-training, blood circulation, stagnation, clearance, tissue recovery. None of these are exotic. None require a TCM practitioner to prescribe. They are foods that have been eaten by people who trained hard and lived long for a very long time. The reason strength training depletes your kidney isn't a problem. It's information. Your body is telling you what it needs, and now you know what to give it. If you want to go deeper on this, if you want to understand how to structure your entire training week, your nutrition, and your recovery around the seasonal rhythm of TCM, that is exactly what the Calm Strength method is built around. It is an 8-week program for professional women over 45. We start on 10th August, which is 3 days after 立秋, the first day of autumn in the Chinese calendar. Intentionally, because autumn is the season that asks us to consolidate, to harvest what we've built. The link is in the description.